Queen give up on Charles as William more likely to follow in her footsteps. Queen Elizabeth II dedicated her time to educating Prince William to succeed to the throne after almost giving up on Prince Charles because of his need for independence. Queen Elizabeth II took advantage of Prince William studying at Eton to introduce the second in line to the throne to the duties expected of him, according to royal commentators Paul Burrell and Richard Kay. Prince William studied at the Berkshire Institution for 5 years, and Mr. Burrell, a former butler to the Queen, revealed the prince regularly walked from school to Windsor Castle to have tea with his grandmother on Sundays. Mr. Kay told Channel 5 the monarch used her time with her grandson to educate him on his future role as king after having almost given up on Prince Charles, first in line to succeed her. The former royal correspondent said, "She did use those occasions to begin his education in the art of kingship and the like." In many ways, the Queen had almost given up on Prince Charles. Charles was such an independent heir to the throne, determined to do things his own way, whereas William has proved to be more malleable, perhaps. He's certainly been more open to his grandmother's approach to monarchy, and he is likely to be much more a chip off her block than a chip off his father's block. Burrell echoed the claim, suggesting the Queen wanted to ensure William recognized Windsor, the residence which inspired the royal family in selecting a British-sounding surname in the midst of World War I, as a seat of monarchy. Mr. Burrell said, "On Sundays, she'd say to me, 'Would you place an extra plate setting? Because William is going to walk up the hill from Eton.' So William would walk up the hill from school with his policeman and have a cup of tea with his granny. And I know exactly what she was doing. She was beginning to introduce him to Windsor as the seat of monarchy." Prince Charles, as the eldest son of Queen Elizabeth, is the heir presumptive to the throne and has been carrying out his duties as Prince of Wales since 1969. A 2019 survey showed that almost half of the British public want Prince Charles to stand aside and let his eldest son William become the next king. The survey by BMG Research on behalf of The Independent found that 46% of Britons want the first in line to the throne to abdicate immediately to allow the Duke of Cambridge to take over. A further 27% of those polled showed strong support for directly passing the crown to William. The survey of 1,508 Britons BMG Research carried out on behalf of The Independent between December 4 to 7 found that 46% of Britons want the first in line to the throne to abdicate immediately to allow the Duke of Cambridge to take over. A further 27% of those polled showed strong support for directly passing the crown to William. Despite public opinion, once the Queen passed away, Prince William will take over his father Prince Charles' role when he is crowned king, and preparations are already underway for the transition. The Duke of Cambridge and his wife Kate have stepped up planning for their future role and have seen their household based in Kensington Palace separated from the newly created Sussex household headed by his brother Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex.